Hello, and welcome to Psych 2213 Lifespan Human Development. I'm your professor, John Chansey. I made this short little video to kind of do it as an introduction for myself and the course to you, the students, as a way to get to know each other a little bit better. I'm going to be posting videos like these typically at the beginning of the week to kind of let you know what we'll be doing that week, what to expect, assignments, etc., things like that. So first, I'd like to introduce myself. Again, my name is Professor John Chansey. I am a new adjunct to OSU OKC. This is my first full semester as an adjunct professor here. Prior to that, I taught 3 years of AP Psychology for Putnam City North High School. While I was working on my master's at UCO, I completed my master's in secondary education last spring and began my PhD in educational psychology, more specifically instructional psychology and technology at the University of Oklahoma. I began that last fall. This is my second semester in the program. So like you, I'm a student as well. I'm both teaching classes and taking classes. So kind of giving you an idea of what my schedule is like. So that's a little bit about me, maybe something interesting about myself. I really like to travel. I went to Europe for the first time this past summer. Went to Germany, went to Amsterdam, went to France. So that was really exciting. I'm planning to go back to Europe again this coming summer. I'm really into sports. I won my fantasy football league again with some friends that I've been in with for a few years. Won that again, so that was pretty cool. So a little bit about me. So now let's kind of talk about the course. This is lifespan development. So this is probably maybe your second or third course, psychology course maybe, for some of you. Lifespan development is really a course that's about change. It's about how we change from birth to death. So there's a big theme in this course, and that theme is impermanence, that everything is subject to change. Our bodies are subject to change, as we get older, as we grow and get older. There's a lot of change. So that I want you to kind of keep that as a theme of the course in mind as we go through these next 16 weeks. The importance of change and the importance of impermanence. So for this course, you will need this particular textbook. This is Lifespan Development, the 15th edition by John W. Santrock. Hopefully you've already got a copy of that, or you're in the process of getting one. So this is the text you'll be using and reading from most weeks. I have posted a schedule on D2L, a reading schedule that you'll need to keep up with as we go along. Some weeks that we'll be covering 2 chapters at once. Not every week, of course, but there's some weeks we are going to have to cram 2 chapters in just because of the breakdown of we have 20 chapters to cover in 16 weeks. We have some exams, which I'll talk about here in a moment. But it's very important because of this online class that you have this text and you're actively staying up with the reading. So anyways, that's the textbook. Some important things in the syllabus that I'm sure you're wondering about. Hopefully I posted that on D2L as well. Hopefully you've gotten a chance to take a look at that. Of course, on the syllabus, my information is there, my contact information. You can contact me at john.b.chansey@oakstate.edu. Because this is an online class, we're not going to see each other face-to-face, so it's very important that we keep those lines of communication open. So if you do have questions, please contact me as soon as possible. I'll try to get back to your email as quickly as possible within 24 hours, sometimes a lot sooner. But please make sure you contact me if you do have questions. I don't really have office hours. But if you would like to meet, we can meet via Skype. We can meet on campus by appointment. Just you need to let me know, communicate with me and let me know. My schedule as a graduate student, I do have my schedule isn't always 100% open. But I'm willing to work with you if you will work with me. Another thing I'm sure you're wondering about is the exams. I've broken it down to where we'll take an exam for every 4 chapters that we read. So you can roughly expect to take an exam about every 3 to 4 weeks. I do have that posted, the reading schedule as well as the exam schedule posted on D2L. Please take a look at that. Because this is an online class, that should not change hardly at all. Even if we have a snow day and campus is closed, that doesn't affect us because we're an online class. So please make sure you're up to date with the reading schedule and don't be surprised, when you see exams pop up on D2L, they're already posted on the schedule for you to be aware of. And I'll post announcements as well to make sure I won't just sneak them up on you, but they are there. The reading schedule, of course, there. Also, because this is an online class, our primary method of communication between each other is going to be through discussion boards. So I'm going to be posting a weekly discussion board. I think we're going to be doing 10 weekly discussion assignments throughout the semester. So we won't have a discussion post every single week, but you'll have 10 that you'll be required to participate in. And what I mean by participation is typically the post will be a prompt or a question that I'll want you to respond to, give me your original thoughts, and I've also posted a document of what I'm expecting from your post. So just laying it out, I want at least a couple of paragraphs of some original thoughts, some quality thoughts, about the readings or the discussion topic, which will be focused on the readings. And then I want you to respond to your classmates' post. And I also put some requirements for that as well, what I'm looking for. I don't want you to sort of validate and say, hey, nice post, I agree, cool, and that's it. I want you to, maybe ask questions or, maybe refer back to the text and, make it a little more engaging than just a, hey, cool, nice post. So please make sure you've taken a look at that document as well. It's on D2L for you to look at. I would like for you to have your posts and have your responses in by 11:59 on Friday night. So that way, probably what I'll do most weeks is get up on Saturday and read through your posts and respond and grade, etc. So make sure those are in by Friday. On the reading schedule, it also says when they're due. We will have an essay in this course. I will provide more detail to that. I think it's listed on the reading schedule when that'll be. It's later in the semester, I think, towards the end. But I will get you more details on that in the very near future. Let's see. I think that's about it for me. Please make sure you take a look at the syllabus. Also, one last thing on the syllabus: plagiarism. It is cheating. There is a detailed explanation of the plagiarism policy in the syllabus. Please make sure you've read that and you're aware of that. Not knowing will not save you in the event that something like that arises. You need to be aware of the policy so that way you don't accidentally violate it. So anyways, one last thing is, again, communication is super, super important. So if you do have any questions about what you're reading, about your exams, anything related to the course, anything at all, please remain in contact with me. You have my email address. You can post on the discussion boards if you have questions. You're welcome. Like I said, we can set up a Skype meeting if you need to. I'm pretty, available for that. I can also meet you on campus. If our schedules, if everything kind of lines up, that's fine. But again, you just need to communicate with me. Please communicate with me. I think that's about it. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know. Also, make sure that you post your introduction to the introduction discussion post by Friday by 11:59 p.m. And also, please make sure you start reading Chapter 1. I've already posted the PowerPoint, but please make sure you're reading Chapter 1 as well. And if you have any questions, let me know. All right, thank you. Have a good day. Bye.